can make such a difference.
Little tiny adjustments and wrinkles in some of the things that you do can really throw off a team with the way that they're preparing for you and what you're about to bring in terms of the storm the playoffs are.
Here's Aminu. McCollum outside. Here's the screen. Back to Aminu. There's the triple. That shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, more than anything else, I think three-point shooting was the key, the catalyst, if you will, in that game.
Well, their percentages were on point. They kept running plays to set up really good looks from the three-point line, and it just kept paying off.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got the captain, D'Angelo Russell, out there with Silk. Then it's the Prophet, and it's Ingram in at the 3. Plumlee with the screen. Here's McCollum. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Well, this is where that sweet handle of McCollum's comes into play. When he goes on the dribble drive, very few defenders can get in good position to slow him down.
Now, here is Russell. A 23-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one, seriously put on a passing clinic.
Just 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Good D by McCollum.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Lillard from outside. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Ingram kicks to Russell. To the left wing. They set the pick. The Prophet passes to Russell. From outside the arc. Again, Russell missing. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Man, at the point guard position, are you kidding me? Explosive scoring ability and body control. That results in a bucket and a free throw.
And you look back, and some players haven't really loved playing in the Northwest. You might include LaMarcus Aldridge in that category. But Damian Lillard certainly has embraced it.
Well, if it couldn't be Oakland for the hometown Warriors, Damian Lillard enjoying his time in the Pacific Northwest. He seems like one of those guys just not drawn to the bright lights and glitz and glamour of the league. He wants to get down to business and get to work. Plays with a chip on his shoulder coming out of Weber State, and he doesn't mind that small-town atmosphere and those incredible fans the Blazers have had for years.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
And not many players at that position, as explosive as he is in a close game, just rose up to the challenge.
Now, here is Russell, following the shot by Myers Leonard. Here's the Prophet. He's guarded by Plumlee. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. McCollum outside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Just like it when he gets in there. McCollum using his wingspan to take advantage.
Pass to Hassel. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Shoots. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
Well, if he was wearing a badge, it'd be one of courage. He rose up and actually took that shot. And embracing his role as the Blazers' foundation moving forward, Damian Lillard has the skill and the character to take that role. He's a lead-by-example type of guy, but he's got a quiet confidence, and he's inclusive of his teammates. That's what makes him special.
Now, here is Russell. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Here's Silk. He's guarded by McCollum. Lakers passing it around. Russell passes to the Prophet. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. And Brent, when you look at Damian Lillard, does he remind you of former Finals MVP Chauncey Billups, even just a bit?
I don't know if that's a good comparison just in terms of the physical presence that Chauncey was, but in terms of leading a team and having a commanding presence, boy, Damian Lillard, one of the finer ones in the league.
Portland leading. And it's Leonard at the elbow. The feed to Aminu. McCollum dishes to Plumlee. And that's a foul called on the Prophet. That's his first foul. Pass to Lillard. Shot off the pick. And it's Lillard again missing.
Really no excuse for him missing that one, guys. He has to knock that shot down.
Here's Hassel. The putback. Out to Russell. Here's the Prophet. A 23-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
And guys, in addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end. A complete two-way game for him. Finished with 3 steals, I think, and that was a difference maker.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Ingram. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
Yeah, he sat in that mid-range area, which can be a no-man's land defensively, but he quickly moved over to contest.
Now here's Plumlee. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
The defender does a good job of contesting there, but McCollum's skill set and focus, they win out.
Now Ingram. He had 10 points in the win against Memphis. Hassel, the pass to the Prophet. A baseline J, and that one good. The Prophet's got 9.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Here's Plumlee, and that one drops for him.
And the defender tried to foul before the shot went up, but Plumlee with the strength and power to earn the trip to the free throw line.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Plumlee.
And Mason Plumlee, one of the better finishers in the league, especially when he gets a little room for a launch pad. He gets explosive. His offensive game mostly limited to shots at the rim, so effective on the roll when he does make the screen.
The pass to Ingram. Back to Russell. Stolen by McCollum. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. McCollum with the ball. And Plumlee still developing, Brent, his shooting touch. His free throw percentage, that's another area for improvement.
Yeah, a little in-between jumper for Mason Plumlee wouldn't hurt his offensive repertoire either. He's made impressive strides as a passer, though. That's one thing the coaches have remarked about. Inside making decisions for a big man for offensive continuity.
Ed Davis is checked in for Leonard. For Portland, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Dishes to McCollum. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Hassel. The Lakers trail. Feeds to Ingram. Dolman. He's covered by Aminu. Down low. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Davis. Got a piece of it. Lillard, right side. From deep. Davis. It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Well, that's a refreshing workman's approach to the game. Davis there beats everyone on the rebound and then finishes strong.
There's a screen. Ingram dishes to Russell. Kicks to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Russell. And there's the 3-second violation. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for Los Angeles.
And they love to spread the floor with shooting. A lot of 3-point attempts, and that's been the league-wide direction, and this group has been no exception.
Portland leading by 4. Lillard the pass to Aminu. Russell against McCollum. Plumlee. A rebound by the Lakers. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
And guys, this first meeting always sort of sets the tone for how the rest of the season series will play out. For teams that know each other this well, this initial game is a big one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now, here is Russell. They set the pick. Pass to Hassan. He dishes it to Ingram. The tray. And Damian Lillard pulls it down.
Well, he's seen it before where he can light it up with the best in the league, but right now, he just does not have the touch.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And here's Russell after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Lets the 3 fly, and that one's good. Ingram's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes light up. His shooting is just out of this world.
Plumlee with a screen on Russell. And Lillard kicks to Plumlee. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Russell. Lakers trail by 4. And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That's foul number 2 for him.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. So for the Trailblazers, Azili's checked in for Plumlee. Reese Harkless comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Turner's subbed in for Lillard. Trailblazers leading by 4. McCollum outside. He feeds it to Turner. From 10 feet out, off the left rim and out.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And Portland not the biggest market, but Brett, this is a Blazers team with definite financial resources.
Yeah, market, schmarket. When you're in Portland, Kevin, it is a great place to be. You're embraced by the community. The fans love you. And there's really not a lot of environments like this throughout the NBA. So Portland very proud of their Trailblazers.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for McCollum. 8th in 3-point shooting, 9th in scoring, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And Portland has possession. They lead by 4. Azealia screen. Inside. It's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And the Lakers with another miss. Portland's gone a meager 1 of 6 from 3-point land since we got started tonight. From 11 feet away, the rebound by the Lakers. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Mayo. Again, Mayo missing.
I think the defense was surprised that he did not knock that down. Clear defensive breakdown there, guys. Should have made him pay.
Lakers trail by 4. Lets a floater go. He lays it in.
I like that. Didn't force the jam, just happy to lay in the soft floater.
Turner with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. McCollum against Mayo. And the basket by McCollum. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Well, the shooting percentage is excellent so far, and without him, they might not have the lead like they do now.
There's the pick. Pass to Ohio. Here's Collins. That 3 off the mark.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. .23 seconds left to play here in the first. Azili dishes to McCollum. Clock at 4. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Here's Davis. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Now it's a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
Taking advantage of his touch around the basket, Davis does a nice job there of using his body to shield defenders from the basketball.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
Having complete control over what it is you're doing and avoiding distractions. It's hard to accomplish, but good job so far tonight.
Evan Turner is out there with McCollum. Then there's Festus Ezeli. Then there's Myers Leonard. And it's Harkless in at the 3 slot. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Here's Turner following the 3 by the Lakers. The 15-footer. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Turner's got his first basket of the night.
One of the better shots in his arsenal. Someone has to rotate.
Turner against Mayo. Dolman. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Brent, when you played, you were known for your passing a point forward. Much of the time, it seems that ball movement has really become paramount for the best offenses in the NBA. Would you agree?
I absolutely agree, and I love the fact that you would classify me as a forward.
You could play
forward,
any position.
Guard, wing.
You could play
wing.
4 positions.
It's a positionless game nowadays,
and
Kevin.
you were
I don't know if you've read articles.
And you were positionless in so many ways.
Sometimes the coach positioned me on the bench.
Unjustly. And Portland making a change here. Lillard's checked in. That one is no good. And anytime you see a player 7'1" who can shoot threes, Brent, that's going to draw some attention. But for Myers Leonard, still some work to do. Where do you think he can get better?
Well, there are minutia parts of a center's game that Myers Leonard can be better at. Better screen setter, try to be more physical at times, getting a few more boards and increasing his impact defensively. That can be a building block for his team.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Blazers coach Terry Stott's doing a great job. Brent, his team has overachieved in recent seasons.
I'm not sure if it's overachieved because they've had some tremendous talent. But the interesting part about Terry Stotts is try to find him taking some of the credit for what's gone on there, and you just won't. He's just giving guys great opportunities. He's given those guys defined roles, and each one has stepped up for him.
The Lakers making a switch here. Hassel's checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's Harkless. A shot missing. So the Lakers will take it the other way. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. They set the screen. They get it back. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Los Angeles, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. To the inside, it's deflected. Here's Leonard, rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, the D wasn't awful, but it wasn't stifling either. He really should have made that shot.
Here's Redding. No good. That would have tied it. Trailblazers leading by 3. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
With the departure of LaMarcus Aldridge to San Antonio, there's no question who Portland's franchise player is now. It's Damian Lillard, who said, "I am." People say he's not a franchise player, but I didn't make that decision. The franchise did. It's more than being the best player, especially with a young team. You're the example, and the standard is here. Kevin, he doesn't shy away from that responsibility.
No, he's built for it, D.A. Thanks. Turner passes to Ezeli. Here's Collins. Gets a hand on it. It's rebounded by Leonard. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Over in the corner, Lillard. From beyond the arc, that ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. And it's a 9-point Portland lead. Lakers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Here's Redding, covered by Lillard. There's the pass to the Prophet. Ohio, Turner covering. Snatched up. The Prophet passes to Ohio. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. We see a chart here for the shooting performance so far.
And this is a grown man shot chart right here. Not too much going on outside, but look at how things are for them in the paint. They are attacking the rim and not settling for the jump shot. And right now it's paying off in bunches. If I'm them, then I'd continue to do the same thing going forward until an adjustment is made.
Now, here's Lillard. And Turner kicks to Lillard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Aminu's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Russell's checked in. From the inbound. And Leonard with the lay-in. Leonard's got his second bucket tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And looking now at the numbers for Lillard, the last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 3rd in scoring, 9th in assists, and he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in 3-point shooting.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the middle, here's Hassel. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It seems that offenses in the NBA are evolving so quickly now, Brent, so much less isolation, more spreading it out.
In fact, there's a new offense that just was created while you said that to me, Kevin.
Really, was there?
Yeah. You know, with the way we have these players coming into the NBA that are so skilled, no matter what their size is, coaches are looking at them and licking their chops and saying, you know what, I can do some dynamic things out here that maybe opposing coaches have not seen. And if I know what I'm doing and they don't know what we're going to throw at them, advantage to us.
Best coaching sometime adapting what you've got and the way the game is evolving and maybe changing and tweaking your coaching style just a bit.
And the best coaches in the league, Kevin, end up every year after they amass a new set of talent is to put those guys in the best position possible to succeed.
Trailblazers leading by 9. Lillard outside. Here's Ezeli, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Ezeli's got his first points of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to the Prophet. Here's Hassel. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Passes it to the Prophet. 5 on the clock. Collins kicks to Russell. We have the step back. No good. Good work defensively by Turner. The dish now to Aminu. He kicks it to Lillard. Back to Aminu. Lillard, a screen on Collins. Here's Turner. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Out to the right wing. There's Russell with the 3, and the Lakers get it back. And stolen by Lillard. Azili a screen. Lillard dishes to Azili, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. 4th, Damian Lillard.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
The last pick in the first round back in 2012, Azili has become a solid rotational player.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Portland. The Lakers also with a sub. Ingram's checked in. No luck that time either. I think everyone would agree that NBA players now spend more time developing their strength and athleticism than in the past. Maybe Michael Jordan was the first to really popularize that. How would you approach it if you were coming into the league now?
Well, I think every player understands that when you improve the most, Kevin, it's during the off season. And so guys either ask other players in their area who it is that they're working with and try to get together so that they have some company while they're in the gym, or they find some trainers that are going to push the limits of their potential so that in the off season they can come back next year bigger, better, and stronger for that season.
How can you play in the league now if you don't have a very comprehensive off-season schedule?
It's absolutely a year-round job, and there's some people on both coasts and in the Midwest that specialize in getting NBA players in particular ready for their next campaign.
So we get them both. Trailblazers leading by 9. Azili the pass to Lillard. Azili a screen from the arc. Out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at Portland. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference. And, of course, Los Angeles, 2.5 games back.
And when I look at the Lakers, there's been such a different feel to them this season. The confidence that was completely absent from last year's squad is back, and they pulled themselves here into contention.
Well, for a team that didn't sniff the postseason last year, you have to wonder how they're going to handle the pressure of being in the playoffs this year. Not to mention the postseason itself, if and when they get there.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Yeah, he absolutely refused to back down there. Crafty lay-in.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Here's Redding, covered by Lillard, and it's Russell at the elbow. The Prophet, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Well, Brent, they say great offense beats great defense.
Gentlemen.
It certainly is a tall task trying to stop the greats from scoring in this game. What is tougher from a defensive standpoint than to stop a great player? It just seems like there's so many different options and different ways a team or an individual can play them.
Defenses have to have the ability, Kevin, to make reads and get on the same page with regards to stopping the greatest players in the game. One player can't do it, so oftentimes we're talking about committing 2 defenders. What can the 3 guys on the back line of defense do against some of the game's greatest, and how is it that they can move on the string, read one another, and reassemble themselves within a possession? That is a tremendous skill that needs to be practiced honed, and that's where great defenses gain confidence.
Well, I think communication probably is the priority when you begin that process.
It always starts with the talking, and that's where you see some of the greatest defenses have guys on the back line, the bigs pointing in certain directions, making sure they're directing traffic to make sure the problem areas on any possession are covered.
Lakers trail by 6. Ingram kicks to Russell. Lets it go from 14. And the shot is good. Russell's got 4 this quarter. Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. That's a 2 from Lillard, and it doesn't even draw iron. Now the Lakers on the break. Ingram wide open. And again, it's the Lakers.
Look how assured Ingram looks pulling up from there. I mean, he either tortures you with his speed to the rim or his jumper if you give him space. Take your pick.
And stolen by Russell. He nails it, and we're tied up. Russell's got 10 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Turner dishes to Aminu. Pass to Lillard. Plumlee with the screen. And Lillard kicks to Plumlee. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. That's 7 points for Mason Plumlee.
In terms of set plays, this is where Plumlee is very dangerous offensively, the old pick and roll game.
Outside Russell. From downtown. They get it again. The Prophet. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Lillard outside. There's the feed to Plumlee. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And Mason Plumlee, 6'11", very athletic, but despite that, he's not a big-time rim protector.
No, but he is very mobile, and if he can get his body in front of guys who are attacking the rim, he can certainly be a disturbance in there. You ask the scouts, he's improved quite a bit defensively over the past couple seasons.
First one falls for him.
Well, a former 5-star recruit, won a championship in college. Plumlee still finding his way a little bit here in the pros.
McCollum's checked in for Portland. He doesn't get the second one. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 15-5 run here. Here's Mayo. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 13 for the field since the start of the second. Over in the corner, Lillard. Back to Aminu. Plumlee, the pass to McCollum. Plumlee with the screen. And it's McCollum off the drive. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
Well, he has more than enough strength to fight through the D and convert that one. I'm surprised he came up short there.
Here's Silk. He's guarded by Davis. Plumlee with the steal. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Off the inbound, no good. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 15-5 run. Here's Silk. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
The Lakers have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Davis with a screen on Mayo. Lillard attacking. Here's Davis. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Lakers passing it around. Pass to Sonikidze. 6 to shoot. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
As many attempts as you can get in close, those are high percentage.
Plumlee with the screen. Lillard with it. Now Mayo defending. Takes the 13-footer. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads. Cut to just 1 on the basket from Lillard.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Mayo against Lillard. To the paint. Deflects the pass. That one goes in. He has 5.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Dishes it to Plumlee. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And a moment here to look at where the shots have been coming from.
And this is what happens when you are having a tremendous offensive game. That they are getting great looks and knocking down shots all over the floor. I don't think we're going to see them deviate from this approach from here on out. They've got the recipe for success.
That free throw, no good. Harkless is checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. The Lakers making a switch here. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Lakers leading by 3. The pass to Ohio. There's a minute left to play here in the second quarter. Feeds it to Ingram. Shoots from 12. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Ingram's got 7 points in the game.
And you gotta respect the level of concentration Ingram maintains at all times. Doesn't matter if he's wide open or pressured. This guy is a lights-out performer.
And here's McCollum for 3. Here's Plumlee. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
And a tough opening half for him in terms of his free throw shooting.
And the first one drops. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And Brandon Ingram out of Duke, drawing comparisons to Kevin Durant like KD. He's very rangy, very lanky for a perimeter player.
Yeah, and Ingram around 6'10" in shoes with that 7'3" wingspan. I mean, he's still, light weight-wise, much like KD was when he came in the league. Still, you don't see many small forwards with the standing reach of a center.
To the inside, here's Davis, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Big mistake by the defender there. Tried to foul Davis before the shot attempt, but he powered through it for the and one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Ingram passes to Ohio. Here's Collins. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Lakers lead by 2.
It's been a tight matchup so far at Moda Center. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, their reserves showed up tonight, not just on hustle plays, but in points. And that's what you got to do coming off the bench to maximize your minutes.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts.
Well, they've been getting worked on the glass. Out-hustled, out-muscled, out-bustled. Where's the fight? I know they got some tough matchups down low, but if they really want to win the game, they need to crash the boards way harder in the second half.
The Lakers in the lead. Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Prophet is out there with the captain. Then it's Silk. Then it's Ingram. And it's Russell in at the 1. And that one's good. Ingram.
And the speed of Ingram is not easy to keep pace with, just blowing past whoever dares to try and stop him.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Trailblazers have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific, 79% as a team.
And he makes the first.
Well, if there's a Rubik's Cube of scoring in the league, Lillard has figured it out, including getting to the free throw line.
Well, free throws good from Lillard.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Russell, a screen on Lillard. Silk passes to Russell. Inside, the Prophet. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Lillard. Softly drops in the floater. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the defense sinking and filling the lane, but Lillard stops short and floats one over the top.
Here's Cobb. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 4.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. Kicks it to Plumlee. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Plumlee's got 11 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Outside, Russell. Now here's Ingram. He's guarded by McCollum. Russell with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Russell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Plumlee sets the pick for McCollum. Down low. Oh, trying for it. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside, Russell. And here is Ingram. He's got 9. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the teardrop, and Russell with the lay-in. Now it's a 7-point Laker lead.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Plumlee with the screen. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Cullen passes to Plumlee. They get a hand on it. Fires from 14. A rebound by the Lakers.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The first free throw is good. A different look now for Portland. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Plumlee. And it's Turner in for Damian Lillard. Second free throw, no good.
And Al-Farouq Aminu, definitely a fit with this Blazer team as they move towards the younger players. He is just 26 years of age. He is a high-energy glue guy and has proven his worth at that position.
Now here's Turner. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Here's Russell. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Russell's got 17 now.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
Start it.
And you look at Aminu, he brings some versatility. He can play the three, but he also can step over to the four spot if needed.
Oh, yeah, he can rebound and block shots like a power forward at times, and he can defend inside and on the perimeter. What a switchblade for their coaching staff.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. McCollum kicks to Aminu. They can't stop the run with that one.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here is Russell. Here's the Prophet. Aminu grabs the miss. Releases. Money from the wing.
Well, he has strength and explosiveness to do that kind of stuff out there. Aminu is a sneaky tough cover when he's being aggressive.
Here is Russell. 17 points in the game. Here's Silk. He's guarded by McCollum. Silk passes to Russell. Shot clock at 6. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
McCollum outside. Goes up on the wing. The rebound by the Lakers.
Ill-advised shot there.
And he knows it. Got locked into scoring mode. Couldn't pull it back.
Passes to Heston. Lakers passing it around.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Turner dishes to McCollum. And Aminu kicks to McCollum. Yep, that one goes in there. McCollum's got 10 points.
Great fundamentals and mechanics on the catch and shoot. McCollum needs just the tiniest bit of space to get that release off.
Here's Redding. Back to Russell. And it's sent back by Turner. Now Aminu. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. McCollum kicks to Aminu. Ezeli a screen. McCollum passes to Ezeli. And the shot falls short this time.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
And good defenders know it's about angles. Got great position and really bothered the release point.
Here's Hassel. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Here's Russell. They get it back. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. 6 points for Silk.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now a timeout called by Portland. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
So there's a guy on offense knocking down shots that forces an entire team to get together and talk about what he's doing to them. That's some impressive play right there.
Davis is checked in for Portland. Reese Harkless comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Here's Davis. He has 6. A floater. Rebounded by Hassel. The captain's got 6 rebounds in the game. From deep. And Davis pulls it down. Trailblazers trail by 12. Now here's McCollum. 2 points. That one goes. McCollum's got 4 this quarter.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
Here's Hassel over to the left wing. Here's Ohio. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Davis. Turner with it. It's McCollum on the wing. Again, McCollum missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's the Prophet. He's got 17. To the inside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. Well, you look at the captain, 3rd in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That free throw missing.
And forget about the miss for a moment and focus on the fact that he's done a great job putting pressure on the defense.
Good on the second free throw. So it's Portland now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
McCollum dishes to Turner. Back to McCollum. Davis in the corner. McCollum kicks to Davis. Shot clock at 3. Here's Azili. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Collins passes to Ohio. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And here's a look at some numbers for the Prophet. The past month has been surreal. 6th in rebounding, 12th in shooting percentage. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 12. Here's Turner. Davis kicks to Azili. He dishes it to Harkless. Pass to McCollum. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists tonight. Lakers leading by 8. It's Mayo on the wing. Pass to the Prophet. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Ohio. Here's the Prophet. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Trailblazers trail by 10. And here is Turner. Azili screen. To the middle. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got 4 assists in the game. LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's Mayo on the way. From 13, and McCollum with the block. Bazili inside. Here's Harkless. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Harkless has got his first points in this one. And the pass to the Prophet. And he lays it straight in.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Turner. Got a piece of it. Ohio. Turner covering. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. And it's an 11-point Laker lead.
And really no one trying to run him off that spot, so very calm as he drained that 3.
McCollum outside. Lots of room. And Portland again with the bucket.
Yeah, he's been precise on offense. I don't think he's made one mistake on that end of the floor so far.
And much like Damian Lillard, C.J. McCollum was lightly recruited coming out of high school. Ended up playing, in fact, at a mid-major college, Lehigh University.
Well, he not only started there, he starred there right away. He introduced himself to the nation in March of 2012 with a 30-point performance, stunning Duke in the collegiate postseason tournament. A 15 seed knocking off a 2. That'll draw some attention.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
With the quick jump and those long arms, Davis a very effective rebounder when he's being aggressive.
Plumlee, he's checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Evan Turner. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Ingram, he's checked in for the Prophet. And the free throw, no good.
And I love that Portland had the wherewithal to think about Ed Davis in this position. A great pick-and-roll finisher with Damian Lillard. This combination works well.
And that one drops for him.
The pick definitely could have been better, didn't fully commit to it, but it was still just enough to get his teammate enough room to knock down the shot.
Plumlee with the screen. Now Harkless. Brent, you look at Davis's offensive game, a relentless offensive rebound. They talk about garbage buckets. He gets about everything right around the rim that he can find.
Well, one man's trash is Ed Davis's treasure. He's just got a great knack of being around the rim, and he uses those incredibly long arms to surprise defenders by grabbing rebounds. He's also a lefty, and he can finish over the top.
The first free throw is good. The captain's checked in for the Lakers. Good on both. Los Angeles leading by 9. To the right side. Here's Ingram. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Yeah, it's tough. His shot's been off today. Luckily, his team still has the edge in the game so far.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 21. Plumlee with the screen. From deep three-point range. No good. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Lillard and McCollum, the explosive backcourt pair. Harkless is out there with Myers-Leonard, and it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now here's Lillard. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And Portland making a change here. Aminu's checked in. Silk's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers leading by 9. Outside Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
And that's where the defense failed. You can't let him throw that down. You've got to get over and foul him, send him to the free throw line.
Now here's Ingram, following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Collins kicks to Russell. Clock at 6. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And so Russell hits them both. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. McCollum with the ball. He feeds it to Lillard. To the paint, down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Aminu misses. Los Angeles leading by 13. The dish now to Collins. Connects from three-point range.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Now, here's Lillard. Plumlee with the screen. Aminu, no one around him. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Getting bigger and stronger every year, Plumlee can set a huge screen.
Stolen by McCollum. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
The Profits checked in for Ingram. And for the Lakers, they're shooting straight 49% from the field. Here's Silk. Back to Russell. 13 feet away. No good on that one. And the Trailblazers going the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Yeah, those are the shots that you expect him to make. You've seen it before, and so far, just not on his A game tonight.
Now, here is Russell. The Prophet, he's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Brilliant move, feeding him down the stretch. That last one was a dagger.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Plumlee with the screen. McCollum outside. Leonard sets a screen for McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard from outside. Rebound the Lakers. The captain's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing this second half in the mud.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Trailblazers trail by 17. To the inside. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Aminu. And it's now 23 points for Damian Lillard. The feed to Russell. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Passes it to the Prophet. Aminu against Collins. And that's going to be a travel.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Here is Lillard. There's the pick. Trying his luck deep. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Lakers leading by 15. Dishes to Collins. Pass to Cobb. Outside Russell. Here's Collins. They get the rebound. The Prophet. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Trailblazers trail by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Picked his pocket. Up top, Russell. Wide open shot is on the money. Russell's got 15 points here in the second half.
Oh, guys, that's an impressive spin move there. Didn't think he had a handle like that.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Portland, no good that time either.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And the pass to the Prophet. Leonard with the steal. Here's the Prophet. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And he can't get the first one.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Lillard against Russell. Again, the miss by Lillard.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Back to Russell. No good that time. Nice D from Lillard. He kicks to Aminu. Back to Lillard. From 8. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Lillard's got 4 points in the quarter. Los Angeles leading by 16. To the wing on the left. Lillard against Russell. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The first free throw is good. And so Russell hits them both.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
And it's Aminu in the corner. And the 3 ball is good.
So much of Aminu's offense, particularly when they get into the half court, is going to come in catch and shoot situations. We saw why right there.
Here's Hassel. Back to Russell. 6 on the shot clock. From about 16, Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Feeds to McCollum. Lets it go with the 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Look, they know it. He knows it. That jumper is pure. As a defender, it's hard not to overplay McCollum to shoot the 3.
Passes to the Prophet. Back to Russell. Lakers working the ball around now. Hassel, the pass to Cobb. Here's the Prophet. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And he knocks down the first one. Davis is checked in for Portland. He doesn't get the second one. And you look at Al-Farouq Aminu, Brent, top 10 defender at small forward. He's got ideal size and reach for that position.
Well, it starts with a defensive mentality, and that's something hard to coach guys up with. He studied film of greats like Scottie Pippen and perimeter defenders like Bruce Bowen and learning some of those tricks. And as good as he is on the ball, he can be sometimes even better off the ball, reading passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the 3 by the Lakers. Good on the bucket.
There's the improving mid-range game of Lillard. Just another way he can beat you.
Lakers leading by 14. Here's Silk. Outside, Russell. Down low, here's Cobb, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. 3-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Collins has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Russell against Lillard. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
The Lakers making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Trailblazers trail by 19. And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Back to Lillard. He dishes it to Leonard. It's tipped. Ingram with the steal. The 3 ball. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And the stroke of Ingram just looks so pure coming off his hands.
Kicks it to Aminu. That's tipped. Ingram with the steal. Pass to Cobb. Russell, a screen on Lillard. Screened by Russell. There's the pass to the Prophet. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. From deep. And it's Ingram missing. The Trailblazers shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Lillard outside. Pass to McCollum. Davis sets a screen. McCollum dishes to Leonard. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
This is where the remake of his game is paying off. Leonard now one of the better catch-and-shoot bigs in the NBA.
To the left side wing. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Timeout.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Azili's checked in for Leonard. Reese Harkless comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for McCollum. And Turner's subbed in for Lillard. .153 left in the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. There's the dish to Ingram. And I saw a study recently, Brent, that home court advantage isn't what it used to be.
Well, home court advantage is about a point to a point and a half. I read that very same article, Kevin. So it's interesting.
You sent it to me. You remember that? You sent that article.
Oh, you read the things I sent
Well, of course I do.
Well,
when you send it, it's a priority list. Yeah,
that's a first. So what I like about it, Kevin, is the fact that the three-point line is really changing that huge disparity between what it is that a home court advantage used to be and what it is now. Still vitally important, I think, for young teams throughout the course of the regular season to get themselves in a position to have home court advantage. As slight as it might be, it is still one.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Prophets checked in for the Lakers. Trailblazers trail by 20.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge. And what a huge standout performance it was for the Prophet.
Well, the way he battled down low was just impressive. His rebounding numbers tonight are awesome. They jump off the stat page, and they got full effort from every minute he was on the floor.
Here's the Prophet. Here's Ohio. That one goes in.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, as time became a factor, they became the aggressors. Big time finish to pull away.
Now Turner. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
The Prophet. There's a good reason he had a double-double. He outworked his opponent and outthought his opponent pretty much the entire night. What are your thoughts, Kenny?
His whole game tonight operating on another level, Ernie. And he wasn't just allowed to do whatever he wanted to do. He earned it. That's where the pride kicked in.
I know a thing or two about high field goal percentages, and his was insane tonight. Tells you about the quality of the looks he was getting. But even when the shot was contested, he still found a way to get it to go. Excellent game tonight.